Thank you for being with us on the Feast of St. Francis Cabrini. Our top story tonight, the U.S. Conference of Catholic Bishops' Fall Assembly opens this week in Baltimore, Maryland. However, a controversial move by Pope Francis is threatening to overshadow the meetings. The Holy Father ordered the removal of Bishop Joseph Strickland as the head of the Diocese of Tyler, Texas. EWTN News Vatican Correspondent Colm Flynn has more.
A dramatic move by Pope Francis, the removal of a bishop from his position.
Francis has fired an East Texas bishop who...
Pope Francis effectively fired Bishop Joseph Strickland from his diocese in Tyler, Texas. The Vatican did not provide a reason for the ousting, but rather simply said that Pope Francis was, quote, relieving him of his duties. So now the question is why? In June of this year, the Vatican launched a formal investigation called an apostolic visitation into Bishop Strickland to examine all aspects of the governance and leadership in the diocese. In a statement, Cardinal Daniel Dinardo, Archbishop of Galveston-Houston, explained the outcome. He said, as a result of the visitation, the recommendation was made to the Holy Father that the continuation in office of Bishop Strickland was not feasible. After months of careful consideration by the Dicastery for Bishops and the Holy Father, the decision was reached that the resignation of Bishop Strickland should be requested. Having been presented with that request on November the 9th, 2023, Bishop Strickland declined to resign from office. The findings of that apostolic visitation have not been published, but many commentators are not convinced that his dismissal is because of poor governance and parish management. Bishop Strickland has served as shepherd of the Diocese of Tyler since 2012, and while he has been a popular church leader, he has faced widespread criticism for his firebrand social media posts, including a tweet from May of this year that suggested Pope Francis was, quote, undermining the deposit of faith. Strickland has been an outspoken critic of Pope Francis, including criticizing the recent Synod on Synodality. In a public letter in August, he wrote that those in the Synod who were suggesting certain changes to church teachings were indeed schismatic.
What this means for you in terms of...
In an interview only hours after his dismissal, Bishop Strickland described this time as a storm for him.
But I believe it is simply the reality. I'm in the hands of the Lord, as we all are. None of us truly knows what tomorrow holds. Certainly, I remain a bishop and a successor of the apostles.
Please take care of...
In a statement from the Vatican, the Holy Father appointed Bishop Joe Vasquez of Austin as Apostolic Administrator of the Diocese of Tyler. A new bishop for the diocese will likely be named in the coming months. In Rome, Colm Flynn, EWTN News Nightly.